In an era defined by rapid change and boundless opportunity, choosing a career path can feel overwhelming. Professionals today often find themselves torn between passion and practicality, scanning countless options yet finding no clear direction. A mid-career marketer sits at her kitchen table, laptop aglow with tabs for data analytics, creative strategy, and sustainability consulting, all promising new beginnings. By day, she crafts cover letters and updates her portfolio. By night, she devours webinars and debates job forums. The more she researches, the less certain she becomes. Do my strengths align with these roles? Will I regret switching industries? What if my next step leads nowhere? Each question deepens her hesitation. This struggle is universal across fields, from engineers contemplating AI roles to teachers considering edtech startups. Traditional career trajectories, once predictable ladders, have fragmented into fluid networks of gigs, freelance projects, and remote positions. The clear milestones of promotion and tenure have blurred, replaced by shifting skill demands and evolving organizational cultures. As roles morph and new specialties emerge, professionals face a paradox: limitless choices but scarce clarity. External pressures amplify decision paralysis. Mentors champion bold pivots. Social media spotlights success stories of dramatic reinventions. While such narratives inspire, they also inflate expectations and fuel the fear of missteps. Should she match her career to her childhood dreams or chase the hottest industry buzz? Should she prioritize stability or seek creative fulfillment? The conflicting advice, coupled with relentless comparisons, strains her confidence. Identity compounds the uncertainty. Work roles often become part of one's self-concept. I am a marketer. I am an engineer. The prospect of change threatens not just a paycheck, but a sense of belonging and competence. Starting anew implies risking status, community, and the comfort of established routines. The emotional cost of reinvention can feel as heavy as its potential rewards. Amid this turmoil, fleeting sparks of insight emerge. A long-ago interest in environmental advocacy surfaces. An inadvertent side project reignites a passion for design. Yet without a systematic framework, these inklings remain isolated moments rather than guideposts. The constant buzz of options and the fear of erring drown out intuition. Navigating career indecision today demands more than data collection or personality tests. It calls for deeper self-understanding and a coherent vision of purpose. Alfred Adler's concepts of lifestyle, the unique pattern of beliefs and behaviors shaped by one's early experiences, and fictional finalism, the imagined goal that directs present actions, offer powerful tools. By uncovering these internal drivers, professionals can sift through noise, align choices with authentic motivations, and move forward with confidence. The concept of lifestyle in Adlerian psychology refers to the unique pattern of values, beliefs, and behaviors that an individual develops from childhood experiences. It shapes how a person interprets the world, approaches challenges, and pursues goals. In the realm of career decision-making, one's lifestyle reveals the underlying themes that drive professional choices, whether a deep need for security, a desire to innovate, or an impulse to serve others. Recognizing these recurring patterns illuminates why certain roles feel compelling while others ring hollow. Fictional finalism, another key Adlerian idea, denotes the imagined life goal or ideal that guides present actions. Unlike actual future events, fictional finalism represents a personal vision, often unspoken, that gives direction and purpose. A professional might unconsciously strive to be seen as a problem solver, an artist, or a leader. This guiding fiction influences daily decisions, such as selecting projects, investing in skills, or seeking mentors. Though never fully attainable, this imagined goal fuels motivation by offering a sense of forward momentum. Consider a software engineer who, from a young age, equated success with solving puzzles. Her childhood recitals of chess matches and coding exercises reflected a deeper drive, proving her competence through mastery. As she entered the workforce, her lifestyle manifested in seeking roles that rewarded technical prowess, back-end development, optimization challenges, and algorithmic puzzles. Yet despite accolades, she felt restless, as though the work never matched the ideal she chased. Her fictional finalism, to be an infallible expert, became a double-edged sword, inspiring excellence but also fostering endless self-critique. By exploring her lifestyle, she identified recurring behaviors, over-preparing for interviews, avoiding collaborative roles that felt too unpredictable, and rejecting opportunities that might stretch her beyond her comfort zone. These patterns, once brought into awareness, offered clues to her deeper motivations and fears. careers. Her fictional finalism centered on achieving perfection in technical skill, which in turn narrowed her career options and prevented her from exploring broader, potentially fulfilling roles. Another professional, a marketing specialist, discovered that her lifestyle revolved around connection and creativity. Raised in a family where community engagement was celebrated, she gravitated toward projects that involved storytelling, brand identity, and social impact campaigns. Her fictional finalism, crafting narratives that moved people, guided her decisions, from selecting internships at non-profit organizations to attending workshops on emotional engagement. By understanding this internal drive, she began to filter career opportunities through the lens of creative connection rather than through salary or prestige alone. Adler's approach encourages individuals to articulate their fictional finalism explicitly, writing down the imagined ideal, whether becoming a trusted guide, igniting social change, or mastering artistic expression, gives shape to the abstract. This act transforms vague longings into a working hypothesis, a personal North Star to test against real-world options. When opportunities arise, one can ask, does this role align with my vision of igniting social change? If the answer is no, the position may be passed over without guilt. If yes, it becomes a candidate worth exploring more deeply. The interplay of lifestyle and fictional finalism also explains why external benchmarks, like job titles or salary ranges, often fail to deliver lasting satisfaction. A high-paying position might look attractive, but feel hollow if it clashes with one's core values or imagined life goal. Conversely, a lesser-known role may offer profound alignment and long-term fulfillment by resonating with one's lifestyle. Recognizing this, individuals shift focus from chasing external validation to pursuing internal coherence. Adlerians advocate for a reflective dialogue, observing daily choices, identifying repetitive patterns, and linking them to underlying beliefs and imagined futures. Questions such as, what activities energize me and what outcome would make me feel purposeful, help map out one's lifestyle and fictional finalism. Journaling, guided self-inquiry, or working with a career coach trained in Adlerian methods can facilitate this exploration, uncovering insights often obscured by habitual behavior. Importantly, fictional finalism evolves over time. Life experiences, successes, and setbacks refine or even transform the guiding ideal. A mid-career pivot may emerge when one realizes that the original fictional finalism no longer aligns with new priorities, perhaps shifting from proving competence to mentoring others. Embracing this evolution allows professionals to adjust their compass rather than forcing outdated visions onto new circumstances. Ultimately, integrating lifestyle analysis and fictional finalism into career planning provides a deeper foundation for clarity. Instead of a drift amid market trends and external pressures, individuals anchor decisions in personal narratives and lifelong motivations. This framework validates internal wisdom, enabling professionals to pursue paths that resonate authentically, imagine future possibilities with intentionality, and navigate uncertainty with a clear sense of direction. Clarifying core values provides the bedrock upon which career decisions rest. Values represent deeply held priorities, principles such as creativity, autonomy, service, stability, or growth that guide behavior and confer meaning. When a role aligns with these intrinsic motivators, professionals experience engagement, resilience, and fulfillment. Conversely, when work conflicts with core values, even lucrative or prestigious positions can feel draining and hollow. The first step in values clarification involves introspection. Professionals reflect on peak experiences, moments of intense satisfaction or pride, to identify underlying themes. A software developer recalls the exhilaration of collaborating on an open-source project that empowered underserved communities. A financial analyst remembers the pride in designing a budgeting tool that helped families achieve housing security. These recollections reveal values of community impact, innovation, and social contribution. Next, individuals list potential values, often from a predefined inventory, and prioritize them. Common categories include achievement, creativity, collaboration, independence, service, and security. By ranking these in order of personal importance, professionals construct a values hierarchy that clarifies which principles should take precedence when evaluating career options. This hierarchy acts as a filter. Opportunities that conflict with top-tier values can be set aside, narrowing the field to roles more likely to resonate deeply. To test the hierarchy, professionals conduct targeted self-assessments. For each top value, they ask, what activities reflect this value? When have I felt most aligned with it at work? Writing narratives narratives about specific instances, leading a project, mentoring a colleague, spearheading a new initiative, solidifies the connection between abstract values and concrete behaviors. These narratives serve as touchstones for future decision points. In practice, aligning career choices with values can transform uncertainty into direction. A marketing manager who prioritizes creativity and autonomy might rule out rigid corporate environments in favor of roles at agile startups or freelance consulting. An engineer valuing stability and community might explore positions at mission-driven nonprofits or government agencies rather than volatile tech ventures. By filtering options this way, the professional moves from indecision among all possibilities to deliberation among a curated set of values-aligned paths. Values clarification also informs goal setting. Once key values emerge, professionals craft career objectives that embody them. For instance, someone who ranks service and growth highly might set a goal to transition into a leadership role in an organization focused on social impact. These goals form the basis for the next phase of exploration, small experiments that test fit and refine understanding. It is essential to revisit and refine values over time. Life circumstances change. Family responsibilities, health considerations, or shifting personal aspirations can alter what feels meaningful. Periodic reassessment, perhaps annually or at major milestones, ensures that values hierarchies remain current. This dynamic approach prevents outdated priorities from steering decisions and maintains alignment between evolving self-concepts and career trajectories. Integrating values into decision-making also mitigates external pressures. When mentors or industry trends advocate paths that conflict with core values, professionals can respectfully decline, confident that their choices are rooted in authentic priorities rather than comparison or trend chasing. This confidence reduces indecision and fosters a sense of agency. Organizations benefit when employees work in roles that align with their values. Engagement, innovation, and retention improve as individuals feel their principles are honored. Employers can facilitate values alignment by providing opportunities for role customization, project variety, and community engagement, thereby attracting and nurturing talent whose intrinsic motivations match organizational missions. Finally, clarifying values fosters personal branding and narrative coherence. In networking conversations, professionals articulate their guiding principles, making it easier to find mentors, collaborators, and employers who share similar commitments. This clarity streamlines communication, builds trust, and accelerates connection within relevant communities. By grounding career decisions in core values, professionals shift from a reactionary stance, where indecision reigns, to a proactive posture, where choices reflect enduring motivations. This alignment transforms career planning into a purposeful journey, rather than a precarious gamble, enabling individuals to navigate uncertainty with confidence and intentionality. To translate self-understanding into concrete action, professionals benefit from setting goals that incorporate small, low-risk experiments. Micro-experiments allow exploration of new interests, skills, and environments without overcommitting or succumbing to analysis paralysis. By treating each experiment as a hypothesis test, if I try this, I'll learn whether it aligns with my values and finalism. Individuals gain actionable data that refines their career trajectory. The first step is defining clear, focused objectives. Instead of the nebulous aim of find a new career, micro-experiments target specific questions. Can I contribute to sustainable design by volunteering on a green building project? Or does writing technical articles spark my passion for educating others? Framing experiments as inquiries embeds a scientific mindset that values learning over perfection. By expecting outcomes that might confirm or refute hypotheses, professionals adopt a growth-oriented posture that diminishes fear of failure. Next, individuals identify opportunities and resources for experimentation. A finance professional curious about marketing might enroll in a short online branding course or create a personal blog to craft product narratives. An engineer interested in leadership could volunteer to coordinate a small cross-functional project at work. These activities require modest time and financial investment, yet yield rich insights into interests and aptitude. Importantly, each experiment should have a defined duration: 2 weeks to complete a course module, 1 month to contribute to a side project, so that results emerge promptly and prevent indefinite dragging. As experiments proceed, professionals collect feedback on 3 dimensions: enjoyment, competence, and alignment with values. Enjoyment measures intrinsic engagement. Did they look forward to working on this task? Competence assesses skill fit. Could they contribute meaningfully or improve quickly? Alignment examines whether the experience resonates with imagined finalism and core values. Recording reflections in a journal captures nuanced reactions and emerging patterns. Over several experiments, individuals accumulate a mosaic of experiences that illuminate genuine preferences. One account describes a marketing executive who conducted a series of small experiments after realizing her fictional finalism involved empowering others through communication. She drafted short instructional videos on leadership skills and shared them with peers for feedback. She also assisted a non-profit social media campaign for 2 weeks. The process revealed that while she enjoyed planning content, the cognitive load of video editing detracted from her passion for strategy. In contrast, collaborating on campaign messaging energized her and aligned closely with her value of community impact. These insights guided her toward roles in content strategy rather than media production. Another example involves a software developer who aspired to integrate her technical skills with sustainability. She set 2 week-long experiments, coding a simple carbon footprint calculator as a personal project and shadowing a green tech startup's development team for half-days. The coding project bolstered her confidence in addressing environmental challenges, but the shadowing experience crystallized her preference for collaborative, mission-driven work environments. Equipped with these learnings, she adjusted her job search toward firms with explicit sustainability mandates. Crucially, many micro-experiments succeed or fail in unexpected ways. When outcomes disappoint, the learning remains valuable. A data analyst who trialed public speaking at a local meetup discovered that despite nervousness, the interactive discussion fueled her enthusiasm for knowledge sharing. Though the initial experiment did not yield a standing room audience, it confirmed a latent interest in training and consulting, prompting her to explore workshop facilitation opportunities. Professionals should structure experiments sequentially, layering insights over time, beginning with low-stakes activities, online courses, informational interviews, small freelancing gigs, builds confidence before advancing to more substantive undertakings like internships or side consulting. This graduated approach ensures momentum. Each completed experiment fosters self-efficacy, reducing intimidation and sustaining engagement. Time management plays a critical role in micro-experiments. Time boxing allocates dedicated intervals to experimentation, setting aside 2 hours each week to research volunteer opportunities or 1 weekend to complete a course. These fixed commitments prevent experiments from overshadowing primary responsibilities and guard against the perfectionist impulse to over-prepare. When time boxes conclude, professionals pause, assess outcomes, and decide whether to iterate, pivot, or move on. Collaboration enhances the experiment process. Engaging mentors, peers, or communities provides external perspectives and accountability. A mentor might suggest potential projects, introduce the professional to relevant networks, or offer constructive critique on a portfolio piece. Peers in similar stages can share experiment ideas, encourage risk-taking, and celebrate progress. Online forums and professional groups serve as testing grounds for ideas, offering feedback loops that enrich learning. Documenting results is essential. Creating a simple experiment log, detailing objectives, activities, reflections, and next steps for each trial ensures structured evaluation. Over time, patterns emerge, highlighting which contexts and tasks consistently energize the professional. These documented patterns inform subsequent experiments, gradually sharpening clarity and guiding decision-making. By stringing together micro-experiments anchored in Adlerian self-knowledge and core values, professionals transition from passive uncertainty to proactive exploration. Instead of drowning in hypothetical career scenarios, they engage in tangible actions that yield real feedback. Through iterative cycles of hypothesis, experimentation, and reflection, individuals align their evolving aspirations with suitable roles, building confidence in their path. As micro-experimentation becomes habitual, career development shifts from a daunting leap of faith to a series of manageable steps. Each experiment, successful or not, contributes to a clearer picture of where talents, values, and opportunities converge. Ultimately, this method empowers professionals to craft authentic, resilient careers that reflect both inner drives and external realities. Building a strong support network is a vital element in navigating career uncertainty and cultivating sustained growth. No individual operates in isolation. Relationships with mentors, peers, and professional communities provide guidance, encouragement, and fresh perspectives that can illuminate new paths and reinforce motivation. A robust network serves as both sounding board and scaffold, helping individuals translate inner clarity into tangible opportunities. Mentors stand at the center of this ecosystem. Unlike casual advisors, mentors invest in the long-term development of their mentees, offering tailored feedback, sharing knowledge of industry trends, and connecting protégés with valuable contacts. They help decode organizational cultures, strategize career moves, and foster resilience through setbacks. For a professional wrestling with career questions, a mentor's experience can demystify challenges and reduce feelings of isolation. Finding a mentor can begin through formal programs, professional associations, or by cultivating organic relationships within current workplaces or alumni networks. Peer support offers a complementary dynamic. Peers provide empathy grounded in shared experiences, similar career stages, industry pressures, or transitional phases. Collective wisdom emerges when peers exchange experiment results, celebrate milestones, or brainstorm solutions. This reciprocal environment generates accountability, spurring consistent progress and reducing procrastination fueled by doubt. Engaging actively in peer groups, whether in person or virtual, expands horizons beyond solitary reflection, enriching the decision-making process. Communities and professional networks also play transformative roles. Platforms such as industry associations, specialized forums, or online groups facilitate access to diverse viewpoints, emerging trends, and job opportunities not widely advertised. They offer venues for presenting personal branding and for receiving constructive critique on resumes, portfolios, or interview techniques. Through these networks, professionals stay connected to evolving fields and can pivot promptly when new openings arise. Building and maintaining a support network requires intentionality. Professionals should identify and reach out to individuals whose expertise and values align with their career goals. Effective networking is not transactional. It prioritizes genuine relationship building based on mutual interest and trust. Thoughtful communication, sharing progress, asking targeted questions, and offering help in return strengthens bonds. Regular check-ins ensure connections remain active and relevant, while attending industry events or workshops fosters serendipitous encounters that can surprise and delight. Technology has broadened networking possibilities. Social media platforms like LinkedIn enable professionals to showcase their authentic narratives, join relevant conversations, and signal availability for new roles or collaborations. Virtual mentorship programs and webinars connect individuals across geographic boundaries, democratizing access to expertise. Yet digital connections complement rather than replace meaningful, sustained engagements that deepen trust and commitment. Support networks also act as emotional buffers during career transitions. A professional considering a significant change benefits not only from practical advice, but also from psychological reinforcement, encouragement during moments of doubt, validation of feelings, and sharing of coping strategies help maintain perseverance. The sense that one is part of a community dedicated to growth mitigates feelings of vulnerability and fosters courage to take calculated risks. Communities with shared values amplify this effect. For those who prioritize social impact, joining networks focusing on purpose-driven work provides affirmation and inspiration. For creatives, connecting with fellow innovators nurtures curiosity and experimentation. Aligning network membership with one's lifestyle and fictional finalism enriches both personal satisfaction and professional development. Accountability partnerships also drive momentum in career journeys. Collaborating with a peer or mentor to set goals and track progress creates commitment beyond internal motivation alone. Sharing micro-experiment outcomes, discussing setbacks, and celebrating milestones together transform individualized struggles into collective achievements. This partnership model encourages reflective practice and breaks the isolation that often stalls decision-making. Finally, a well-rounded support network acts as a dynamic ecosystem, diverse in perspectives, rich in resources, and bracketed by trust. It evolves alongside the professional, adapting to changing needs and expanding in reach. By investing in these relationships, individuals build a sustainable foundation from which clarity, confidence, and creativity flow. Support networks anchor career exploration, transforming ambiguity into opportunity through collaboration and community.